The third perspective. The third perspective.
What it do? What it do? This is I. This is Third Perspective Podcast. I'm your late night supervisor, dope dealer extraordinaire, Rab B.I.D. Jones. That's Rabbit for your internet food. To the left of me, yawning up top, is Radical Real. My co-host, as usual. At the bar, we got Jay. He'll be stepping in a minute. You know what I'm saying? It's Third Perspective Podcast. Appreciate everybody be tuning in on Spotify, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Everywhere you get your podcast at, appreciate it a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? That's from Third Perspective Heart. You know, it's 2020 when a health crisis, an economic crisis, and a social justice crisis. Other than that, just the Third Perspective Podcast, and we in the house. What it do? What's going on with you, player?
Nothing. Just had to recover from that 18-hour shift, dog. You know.
Yeah, you come in the joint straight yawning. You know?
Yeah, I'm good now. I needed that. That was life right there.
That's what's up, man. I don't know what's happening to Jay. He must come back in a minute.
All right.
So that's Jay. All right, now you can see him. Show me that Wizards joint, plus. Y'all know about that 23 Wizards?
Stop that, man.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all know about that Wizards?
Y'all support them, Jay.
The GOAT. Come on, man. Stop playing. Stop playing, Doc. What it do, Jay?
Not much. What's going on?
You got going on today? How your day been going today, man? Everything good?
I'm cool.
Ain't the NBA supposed to be starting back up soon?
Who?
The NBA ain't it supposed to be starting up soon?
Next week.
Oh, okay.
Supposed to. Everybody got corona in that joint. So might well play. Whole league got corona.
Yeah.
They started
Survivors.
this shit.
I
Hey,
Who
ain't-
you
knows
know,
about the
main man
who
played for
knows
the
about the
Jazz.
NFL?
What's his name? Played for the Jazz.
Yeah.
And he was
Rudy
faking like he
Gobert.
had corona and fucking with the mics and all that shit.
Yeah.
Y'all remember
Rudy
that?
Gobert.
He's the first one to get that shit. So I'm concerned everybody in the NBA got that shit. Because you know, main man, with the Rockets got the jump.
Yeah, Harden.
Harden got that. And what's his name?
Westbrook.
Westbrook.
Damn.
Westbrook say he's still playing. Fuck that. Them niggas wild as shit. The NBA, they wild, dog. They be trying to do this shit right now. They look completely dumb. For real.
Damn, baseball.
Baseball starting today. They got a game today with the Baltimore Orioles.
Damn. No fans?
I don't think so. That's
I
not
don't know
good.
how long that's going to work.
I was about to say.
Especially basketball. There's no way possible. You need that. Dun, 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 dun. You need people in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? You missing that, dog.
Like my man out dodgeball.
Oh, yeah. That shit's crazy. What it do? What it do? I know we got a new face here, Jay. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody looking like, who's that? That's Jay. You know? Hey, dog. There's so much shit going on right now. It's just crazy, right? First of all, we're going to get to Kanye West, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
We got to touch on him. Then, what's his name? Augustine, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah,
They're going to make a song called Entanglement.
that's yeah. Entanglement stuff.
Are we serious, though?
Yeah, hey, that's smart. Play off of it.
It's marketing. It's
Nigga,
a
you can't
marketing
do that
thing.
quick. Nigga, he had that shit already ready. I think all three of these motherfuckers been planning it.
I told you. I smell conspiracy.
How you had that joint out next week? The next week you got everybody on that joint featuring and all types of shit next week? Come on, man. You already had that thing in the pipeline.
It's about that money.
That qualm, that cheddar.
Man, everybody got to realize, man. Like, first of all, most people that faking like they got money don't have money. Yeah? You know what I'm saying? Most of the people that acting like they running shit on TV and all that shit, they ain't running shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know, like when they fired Nick Cannon, I'm trying to find out, everybody thought that was his shit. He was running everything. You know what I'm saying?
No.
He was just a host. I think everybody
It's kind of
realized
like a stunt.
Huh?
It was pretty much a stunt. Cause CBS gonna bake you on it, but then Fox embraces you. That means that Fox might want his Wild 'N Out show or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he gonna have to make it up a whole new thing. Like Rail say, a whole new.
Mm-hmm.
You have to call it something else and some more shit. It ain't gonna be Wild 'N Out for sure. They ain't gonna let him take that jump. But y'all heard my man Wade tweeting and shit.
Yeah, he a dumbass too.
They had to pull it back and all. What is that about? What is the apologies and pulling your tweets back? What is this shit about?
I don't get it either.
What the fuck? I mean, I don't get it.
Just don't say it.
You wanted to say it, but then you realize that you're gonna lose something. And now you scared.
I don't
Now
get
you
it.
want. That just make me don't respect you.
It maybe put you on my list.
Yeah.
Now he tweeted this first, right? We are with you. Keep leading, right?
Mm-hmm.
He yanked that bitch down. He yanked it down because he ain't know why main man got fired. You feel me? That's what he say. He say he ain't know. He say he ain't know before he tweeted that.
Really?
Like, come on, man.
I can't believe that.
Nobody do. Nobody. Wayne. Like you tweeted that. You put that out. You got 2,000 retweets before you realize what?
Yeah.
Oh, he said some old what? Like you too late now. What's this about, real? When they start apologizing and putting their tweets down and what is this shit about?
Yeah. It's either between him or his wife. Somebody got a message like, look, we about to blackball y'all. So you need to fix this because this ain't gonna work. And then he like, oh shit, what happened, man?
Pull that
You know what he
motherfucker.
said? They like, you know what you said, man. He said this, and he's like, oh, he said that. Okay, then I'm gonna go retweet this. I ain't know what he said, so that's make you look goofy. So you tweeted something without knowing why the man got. So that means you ain't
What
do
we
your
gonna do?
your research even.
It's just looking sad. Everybody looking sad out here, man. Like, what are y'all doing, dog?
I was like, what? You is better like I just stand with my friend Nick. That's it. That's all you say. I'm just supporting him.
Yeah,
Nothing else had to be said.
just leave it. Fuck. Like my man, he wouldn't apologize. Leave it like that. Like what the fuck are
Yeah.
you doing?
Well, I woke up the next day. I wanted to, all right.
Like,
All right. Rap said, yeah, that gin. that
nah. Had that Parmesan.
Parmesan. Oh Lord, Parmesan. How you
Parmesan
sing?
straight, boy. That hen diggy dog. He woke up the next day like, holy fuck. Let me apologize to everybody.
Dang.
Everybody.
That
Wait, come on, dog. Don't turn into these fools too, man.
I'm like, what the fuck are you even playing for? You ain't playing in the league no more. So what you care for?
That too.
Unless you try and be a sportscaster or something.
That he is.
Oh, okay. I understand that then.
I'm damn sure he definitely gonna do that.
He already is like a correspondent anyway.
Yeah, they warming him up. You know what I'm saying? They warming that fool up.
To be another Charles Barkley,
Man,
Coon Barkley.
they trying to keep that boy in the spotlight because his son is transformer, man. Other than that, they don't give a fuck about no way.
That's what I said. Coon, just like Coon Barkley.
But dog, if you got so much money, why are you apologizing? Why are you taking tweets down? I'm so confused over this shit, dog.
Status, maintaining the quo, clout.
It's crazy, man. Like I cannot work nowhere. Like my whole life, I couldn't work places where I couldn't just be me. You know what I'm saying? Like certain places where they'll tell you shave all your shit off. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Or you gotta wear suits or some shit. All that shit ain't me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna come to work every day with all my mustache and everything gone, looking like a fucking pedophile with this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Just to go to work. That just ain't me. You know what I'm saying? So I always try to find jobs that fits me. You know what I'm saying? And that usually warehouses for real. Everything else just be blowing me and shit. But if a job fit, I mean, I don't get what they be doing. You know, when they just say, when they back down to what? I don't get it. Like, you got money. Why you can't express yourself? Like, let it go. I don't be getting that shit, though. That should be tripping me out.
Because it's not your First Amendment.
That should be really tripping me out. Like, if I said it, say it. It's over. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, my man did a podcast, did about 20 minutes. And act like you know what he's saying? Like, come on, man. That shit just, some of this shit just trips me out, dog. Just apologizing shit trips me out. When they do that, dog, it trips me out. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's not his First Amendment. It's other people's. My personal opinion.
Speaking on this, your man Ice Cube spoke today. Well, not today. I think yesterday. He was on Jamel Hill podcast. The Unbothered. And he was talking about they consider him anti-Semitic. You know, your man Q said, I ain't anti anything. I'm anti-wrong. He said, I've been that way for 30 years. He also said he was mad that they sent Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at him because they couldn't do it. You know, Kareem was saying that all the people who tweeting all this stuff is anti-Semitic. And we was like, and Q was like, why didn't he just come to me? I know, dude, why he go to around the way when he could have just came straight to me. And he could have broke it down for him.
Now, as a nigga that followed Ice Cube his whole career, so I know every verse he spit, every word he spit out his mouth, and every song he ever spit. I don't care if it was on somebody else's track or whatever the fuck. If he spit it out, I heard it. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, he wasn't really an anti-Jew type person. It was just that one person that was a Jew that blew him.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Jerry Heller.
Mm-hmm.
So if that kind of made him seem like he was anti-Semitic because he kept going on that Jew and calling him a Jew, you know what I'm saying? And telling everybody what he did. I mean, back then, that shit was right. He was true with that shit. He was spitting that real shit. You know what I'm saying? The nigga was fucking him. And
he was trying to, with no Vaseline.
Oh, yeah, he burnt him up on that joint. But he was clear to everybody that it was that he wasn't talking about all Jews, never. He was always talking about him, that one person that fucked him. You know what I'm saying? And was fucking NWA. I mean,
with no Vaseline.
Yeah. So, as I was listening to him over the years now, he was anti-government in his rhymes, anti-politicians and stuff like that in his rhymes, but never really anti-Jews and stuff like that now, unless he brought up Jerry Heller. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Jerry Heller was a thorn.
Still. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
Mm-hmm.
But he was never really anti-Semitic. I ain't get that. Never get that up. None of his rhymes.
Yeah. So they try and blame him for the whole anti-Semitism that's going around, because he was like, I ain't falling for that. He's like, I'm unbothered by that. That's how niggas post with money post that. You gotta watch that, don't because that shit was funny.
Now, hold up. Don't get me wrong now. Cube, the reason why I like Cube is because he bucks the system. And then he'll never go back and be like,
nah,
take my tweet down and I'm that never happened his whole career. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I fuck with Cube. Because he left a popular group, did his own fucking thing, went on them, you know what I'm saying, and did his own career that was bigger than theirs. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when he looked back on it, it's like, fuck him. But he got to point out that Jew that was the ringleader at the time was a Jew. He was a Jew. That was just the point blank to that. He kept all his rhymes was directed towards him constantly. It wasn't like a broad Jew thing with him. You know what I'm saying? But that nigga, he was fucking him real bad.
Real bad.
I mean, these niggas put these niggas in a house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
80 of these niggas living in one house thinking they living good. You know what I'm saying? Because they getting way hand on foot with shoes, cars, women. You know what I'm saying? Drugs, money. And they got this house and they just like, fuck it. We living big. You know what I'm saying? In reality, when you step back, that picture, they wasn't doing shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Jerry had all that money and stuck them in a fucking condo, a big ass little joint, make them think they doing something. Why he pocketed all the bread?
Know who else did that? Birdman.
So again, don't make me go into this. See, this make us go left. When you go into Birdman, motherfucking Master P, motherfucking P Diddy, all these clowns, I don't feel these niggas when they don't have nothing to say, as far as I'm concerned, because y'all could have got together and have a whole big ass black company by now. It'd be 20 years deep by now. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. By these three niggas having their hand on so much in the business at that time in the 90s, dog. They basically ran rap. These three people, Master P, P Diddy, all from coast to coast, they ran this shit. Mm-hmm. Their hands was on rap. They could have formed a whole fucking black league if they wanted. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They could have formed a whole company, a black record company, black marketing company. They could have did all that. Mm-hmm. Each one of them was pocketing $300 million a piece. Like, come on, dog. Now I want to hear you 20 years later when all y'all broke. Or people to motherfucking come in and pitch in and so y'all can help each other now. Now you won't help each other. After y'all burnt through the $300 million a piece. Like, come on, man.
Whew. Damn, it's real bread right there. Then Joe dropped the Dre in that shit. You got everybody now, dog. You Dre? Good.
It's like, come on, man. Y'all was running shit. Really.
Jay-Z and them too.
Come on, man. Rockefeller. Yeah, Rockefeller. You had what was that shit? No Limit. You know what I'm saying?
Bad boy.
They was running shit.
Oh man, so
They
you
had
say
the pulse, their hands on the pulse of rap, music and culture as a whole. They had their hands on it, but they were so greedy. They wanted so much more money than they was already getting that they had to pans out with the white man, with the big corporations. That they ain't have to do that. They could have stayed to themselves and funneled all this money and kept it in the black community, dog. So I ain't got no sympathy for no P Diddy, Master P. None of these niggas that's broke now or not living the life that they used to. Now they want everybody to get together. What? Now? Okay, yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? That's that bullshit. Cause they had Mr. Master P on he was on something, they was asking him some shit, and he went into that, we need to get together now and form our own. Nigga, what? Really?
yeah.
Come on, dog.
The only person that was really doing that at the time was Russell Simmons.
Exactly.
And you see what happened to him. He got allegations, and they kicked his ass out of his own shit.
Well, your man do like him young. He like him young, dog. He like him just above 18.
Just above?
Just above. Here you go, 19. Just above 18.
Just a shot.
Shit. That's how you like him, dog.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's how I feel about. They could have controlled rap up until this date. They could have their hands on rap, not just their own fucking money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They could control rap. It wouldn't be no Sony and all these people stepping into the culture if they would have blocked it. It's just that simple, They had control of it.
Sure did.
I don't know how you feel about that, Jay. I don't know how y'all feel.
Yeah, they could have had their own shit. Russell Simmons did it until he got kicked out of his own shit because of what he did. But he should have known better than that. If you black and you own your own stuff, they got a microscopic scope on you, and they want to do anything to knock you off that mountain.
Well,
yeah, I mean, I get it, and that's the greatest problem in our culture is this black culture itself is designed to outstun a motherfucker, man. We can't just be unity and everybody get this money. It don't work like that. I gotta have a little bit more to you so I can say I'm doing it better than you. And until that mindset changed, then how can we talk about really collaborating?
You're right.
You're right. And the latest person that did that was when Kanye called Forbes and say, add another 0.3 to that billion on that report. The only reason why he said that is because he's trying to outshine Jay-Z.
I feel now that's that shit that shit burns me up. I'm gonna play with a Master P. But you're right, real. Because like in the normal business, like in barbershops, for real, if motherfuckers stay to themselves, try to buy their own shit when we can all get together, you know what I'm saying? And make a big ass conglomerate, big ass joint where we don't need the Koreans to fucking sell us shit. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, man. I just don't understand this shit. I'm just getting my feet wet into this whole business. I've been doing this shit like 5 years now. You know what I'm saying? So I've been owning my shop now for like 2. So I'm really getting my feet wet in this shit and just figuring out that everybody in there for themselves. Like, you can get together and have a huge ass joint where black people just come get their shit done, get their fucking equipment, get their whatever they need done with their hair, all types of shit, all black owned. But nope, everybody want to get their own little corner and shit. Like, this shit dumb, Slim.
Mm-hmm.
It's retarded.
This is a brand new
same thing with rap.
to instantly cool down any room in your
Them
home.
niggas could have got together, man.
Outside, even if you have zero AC in your home right now. Global heat waves are becoming
That shit just
more
burns me up.
issue.
And I don't hear you later on start talking about let's get together. Like, it's too late for that shit.
And then you don't have to worry about getting fired if you own stuff. So what's the advice that you saw? You know what I'm talking about, right? With they said anti-Semitic remarks or whatever. Yeah. And a lot of people are now saying like you can't even be saying that, and then also trying to get justice for your people. So what do people do right now with this whole like anti-Semitism talk?
Well, I think it's about ownership now. We got to start owning our own product, owning our own networks. Until then you can't say what you want to say all the time. You got to watch what you say when you're a public figure. So, my advice to Nick, it's time to go own stuff now. You want to do something, let's go do it together. But we got to start thinking ownership. We got to stop burning our blocks down. We protesting. We got the attention now. It's time for us to own something now.
So you think that's where it stems from, like the idea that all the black talent that's out in America, it's not black owned. Is that
got to be? If you look at right now, Aunt Jemima, Uncle Ben, 130 years those products been on the shelves and we didn't own it, but it looked like us, so we've been spending money, billions and billions those companies made. Now it's time for people like us to come up with products, come up with brands, and also own the product. So we can put money back into the communities. We can create networks, production companies, so now we can own it. And then you don't have to worry about getting fired if you own stuff.
So what's the advice that you give to caution black entrepreneurs that are...
Wait. Nah. So far, everything he said, y'all agree or disagree?
I agree.
Well, some of it I get, but how are you gonna say own something when we don't know how to own it? You know what I'm saying? Some of us don't know how to run businesses, and then you get that stigma of, well, I went to this black business and they was rude and all that. I mean, some of that shit is deeper than what you think. Now, us learning to want to own stuff is different than us just going out there to get it and don't know how we doing it. And he don't ask that. It's like there's a gap in there because you think about in the 50s and the 60s, a lot of people own barbershops, a lot of people own corner stores. A lot of us was separate because we had to be separate. But when they integrated, most of the people stopped passing that shit along. Grandpapa didn't have a dry cleaners, a corner store. He didn't have a restaurant. All that shit went away, and then the Koreans came, and then a whole bunch of other people came. Hispanics came. Now they doing all the shit that we used to do. And then the whole crack epidemic there's a big gap right there where wasn't nothing passed down. Everything got torched. But I get his whole overall premise of we just need to buy and own all that. But that start with the people who have accumulated wealth.
That's my point. Like, nigga, you was the one. Like, it's not many of us that got to his level. Him, P. Diddy, these niggas on another level that black people don't reach. So they in a position to do that shit. They was.
But you gotta understand the difference between being wealthy and being rich. They're just rich. They're not wealthy. And that's a big difference.
In the 90s?
And I'm just talking about in general. Diddy is rich. He's not wealthy. Okay. They're never going to let them be wealthy.
In the 90s, they was wealthy.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, nah. He was rich.
Bad Boys and No Limit, they was wealthy.
No. Because they didn't distribute. They always had to have a distributor. So they always paying money out.
No.
Now, if there was a black distributor, then they might have had
his own shit.
Nah, he had to still go through Interscope and all them, but he pushed it himself. He marketed himself.
Exactly.
But he always had to have a distributor. And that's what we don't have one of those.
Let's say this nigga made $250 million in 97. In 98. Both years. Those are the big years for them. Silk to Shark and Mystical. Same time, Bad Boy was hot. Like, that's when you should have been doing all that. Like, he's standing there now, like, we all should get together. Like, nigga, it's too late. You could have been did that. You, Jay-Z, all y'all. Like, JB and his wife hoarding money and shit. Fuck out of here.
Calling out for that to happen. But they're mistakenly kind of getting into this anti-Semitic kind of lingo,
well, you know. What? You don't need to be talking about it. That's what I'm saying. You either the boss or you're a worker. It's a difference. If you're the boss, you don't have to worry about that. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like his career? I mean, you see, he kept the Masked Singer job. He's made
the only thing
an
The
apology.
only thing that I hate that Nick Cannon apologized. He shouldn't have did that.
Really?
everybody has an opinion now because it's social media.
Man. That's crazy, man. Like I said, if he would just have his him, P. Diddy, Jay-Z, everybody would have just did that thought process then, we'd be cool now. You know?
Why would they do that?
That's my point. Don't stand there and say that now.
They ain't even like each other. They couldn't even compromise on nothing. They can't even do song collaborations.
They could have had their own Sony for sure.
Yeah.
Collab and did that. Could have had a school, teach people how to write rhymes, teach people how to market themselves. You know what I'm saying? Not just motherfucking just prey on people. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the way they was taught.
Like, you get a little younger, like 13, 14, want to rap, you should have somewhere for them to go, like an academy for them. They have money for all that, man. They can have an academy right now. They'll be standing right now. Show you how to write rhymes. You know what I'm saying? Format and all that shit. Show you how to spit. I mean, show you how to spit them joints. All that shit. Market yourself. You know what I'm saying? They ain't do none of that. Like, I don't like it.
Instead, they was being shady and hoarding money and shit.
Hoarding money, dog. That's all they doing. You got motherfucker, what's his name? I think he'll be in there. Kanye West. Right?
Yep.
I know his sister-in-law billionaires. He got billionaires walking around his whole fucking house.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
You know, I'm beginning to think they really don't care about Kanye either, man.
I already know that. They could have got him some help a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, some shit as a person, especially if you care about a motherfucker, you gonna sit this person down and be like, I get what you doing, but you need to chill, man.
Yeah.
Sit the fuck down, man. Relax. You made your money. Stop trying to do this and that. It's just not good for you. It's fucking your mind up, man. You gonna have somebody fuck around and come up to one of them meetings and just shoot you, man.
So he running for president as we speak, right?
Mm-hmm.
To me, this some foolery. This, I don't know, Jake. First of all, how you feel about him running for president?
I'm gonna be honest with you, it ain't nothing but a joke. And this is something that we ain't got time for.
Exactly, huh?
And that the fact that it might have some people thinking like myself, had my wheels turning. Maybe this is just another one of Trump's thing to try to sway votes from Biden into on some bullshit.
He said something about that. He said, "Oh, everybody think I'm trying to split up the black vote." It's like, all right, to me, it's just clownery. You know, it's like it ain't. You're not even being. First of all, like I would understand if this nigga was dead serious about being a candidate for something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this some old shit you just throwing together when you woke up one day.
It is. You just woke up one day, say, I'm gonna run for president for 2020. Then he's not running for Republican, he's not running for Democrat, not the Green Party, not independent. He's running for the birthday party. Get the fuck out of here. You is not serious, yo.
All right, again, I started this podcast off saying we was in a health crisis, a social justice crisis, and an economic crisis. He think we got time for the buffoonery he got going on right now? You know what I'm saying? Well, you care. You Black Lives Matter to you. Yes or no? You know what I'm saying? Like, do we got time for this or not?
No, we don't.
People out that joint marching, demonstrating. He got time for this clownery. You see what I'm saying? Goddamn
birthday party.
Birthday party, Rail. How about that party, Rail? You like that one?
Nah, stop playing me, man.
Birthday party.
The birthday party. And that right there automatically put that bug in your ears like he's definitely ain't serious.
We already know that.
Like he gonna have a convention, a birthday party convention, rolling in there with party buses and shit. Like, go ahead with that.
I don't see how people even think this shit is a joke.
It really is.
The nigga
it
cried.
is a joke.
Did y'all watch him? He had his first campaign joint. The nigga cried. First, this nigga go into some motherfucking. His father wanted to get him aborted. His mother ran away and he had the baby. Like, what? Just when he started his campaign joint off with. So he started crying after he said that. He was boo-hooing crying like the Jordan face. Right. Oh, it's gonna be memes on that joint. His face fucked up. So he go into and I was about to head north. I wanted abortion too. I gave her the pills and everything. Just what he said. I gave Kim the pills. She had it in her hand. She told me she going to the bathroom. She never took them. Let you know she said she had north. He started crying again. Tell me, I almost killed my baby. This was in a campaign speech, my nigga.
It's not funny, dog. Y'all gotta get this man some serious help, man.
He's crying. He's crying for some help, and shock treatment and those medicines he was taking at the time when he was in a psychiatric ward or something like that.
That nigga need help, man.
Yeah,
and they're making things worse. Whatever they did to him, they made it worse. And Kim and her family, they sitting back and they allowing this shit to happen. And as a family, you like, we gotta get this dude some help. Like, but instead, they sitting back and drawing up ratings for the Kardashian show, and I heard us, they using black men as a pawn in all this shit. And these black dudes are not fucking, like, they not getting it. Like, they being used. That's like, what's her name? Was dating Lamar Odom. And at the time, what was going on? He was on crack.
Yeah, he was.
This motherfucker was on crack.
Yes,
matter of fact, he was playing for the New York Knicks on crack.
That shit funny. That man said he on crack.
Yes, he was.
He was playing with the New York Knicks at the time on crack.
And she was it's
a circus.
Yeah, when I think about their family
circus.
And what's the other family? Jada Smith and all them. It's just like
it's a circus.
Y'all got this money and shit. Y'all just look dysfunctional as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't even look like the Kardashians even interact with this fool. I don't think they even talk to him. Kanye West. I don't even think they talk to him. It's like he there, but he not sometimes. This nigga on the joint with a bulletproof vest. I can't take it. I'm about to show you the joint. I can't take it though. He crying because
it's not funny, but
it really isn't, yeah.
It's crazy shit.
It's not funny, man, but it's like, it's pathetic. It's fucking pathetic. And he needs to just step out of it and say, look, I might need some help. But now he going along with it because everybody is drawn into his bullshit.
Well, not everybody, but
a lot of people is drawn into his bullshit. Buying the Yeezys. I ain't buy a pair of them ugly ass motherfucking shoes a day in my life.
Who bought some Yeezys?
Drake, Rabbit.
Jeez.
Them Jones ugly as shit to me.
Somebody tried that? Now, dog, I want y'all to, when he be talking, dog, the people around him, right? The people he got on stage, dog, they look like they're about to have a heart attack, Slim. This nigga's a maniac, Slim. What is this nigga talking about, man?
Yeah, I don't know.
You know this nigga, you heard what this nigga said?
Yeah, unfortunately, yes.
Harriet Tubman didn't free the slaves.
Well,
She took them to work for other white men.
that one he's wrong.
What
But
the fuck is he talking about?
she actually can't free a slave, but she damn sure helped the motherfuckers escape. But no black person had the right to free another black person, even back then. You know what I'm saying? But he wrong on how he said it. If we want to be technically literal
No.
about this shit, she helped them escape like a motherfucker though.
She freed them, nigga. What are you talking about? Look,
she helped them escape.
No.
Nah, we're gonna be technical with it.
That's free.
Podcast.
That's
No.
free.
Because she can't free them. Because if a motherfucker they get caught going down the wrong road, free or not, they getting killed. So they
Okay.
They're not free. That's not free.
She the one made them free because she took them where they couldn't. That didn't happen.
She got them
the Underground Railroad was so she took them where they wouldn't get lynched. That was the whole key point of that.
She got them out of the South to wherever in the North. That's what he said too. He was like, even though they left the South, which is just brutal, they went to the North, which is just, how can I put it, less settled. Like I always tell you, all politicians the same. The North and the South the same. The North had slaves too. Even when they abolished it, it was a cult, so they had to keep slaves. They just went about it different. The South was just, we're gonna fuck you up, man. Do all types of horrific shit to you. Yeah. North was just low with it, but I get what you're going with.
Merlin had slaves, yeah.
Yeah, but
so
technically,
Merlin,
she helped them niggas escape, dog.
No, she freed them.
Right. You as a black person can't free people.
I'm gonna tell you why she's freed them. Oh, Jay, you muted your joint? I'm gonna tell you why she freed them. Because when she came and got them, they were slaves. She took them to a free state, Philadelphia. That's what I mean by she freed them. Because she took them where it was freedom to be. It was promised land. It was called the promised land then. So the freedom was Philadelphia. If you can get from like Maryland to Philadelphia, which she took them from, walking, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you talking about?
I don't give a fuck. I'm free, nigga. I'm walking happy as a motherfucker. You tripping?
You're not free until we get to Philly, though.
That's what I'm saying. She helped them escape.
No. She helped them get free because she took them to Philly. You know what I'm saying? And then went back got some more.
Hey, continue.
That's why she's a bad motherfucker.
She is though, dog. I don't care what nobody say, dog. Hey, why she ain't on the 20 yet, man? I'm getting mad now. I gotta protest this, man.
Donald Trump.
Yeah,
why my girl ain't on the 20 yet, man?
Donald Trump. He said that Andrew Jackson is a bigger figure than Harriet Tubman in American history.
Dog, we'll make it so bad they're gonna put her on the 20, but they're gonna keep his cracker ass. They were gonna keep him on there though. So
they just gonna put her on the back.
Nah. She earned front door status, dog.
She was gonna go on the front. He was gonna stay on the back.
Nah, we don't need him on the back.
We want him off. Period.
Yeah, that'll work.
Like he won't even do that part with her on the front and him on the back. He want Jackson on the whole thing. He says it's a landmark or some dumb shit. See what I'm saying?
He said Andrew Jackson is a better figure than Harriet Tubman ever was in American history.
Not good.
What?
See what I'm saying?
Andrew Jackson is a slave owner.
Yeah.
So what that's telling you? He's a bigot. He's a racist.
Yeah,
he's a stupid motherfucker.
His stars, people he look up to, are bigots and racist, man. So he likes that.
And he likes black people to kiss his ass. Ben Carson.
Hey, what's wrong with Ben Carson though, dog?
He made it so he don't identify himself with us. His problems stem from people of wealth, not people of poverty and of minority. So therefore, he gravitates towards people that don't give a fuck about him, wealthy or not. And every rapper always say this: you can say all you want to, nigga, you're still a nigga. You know that's how they gonna always see you. But they don't get it, young. They just like, oh,
he's
yeah,
a coon. Is what he is.
They like, oh yeah, I'm rich now. I don't deal with your problems, and that divide gotta change too. 'Cause that's a big problem right there. When you make it, okay, yeah, you figured out how to play the game. But us who down here for whatever reasons ain't get to your level, still need your help. Don't just
Exactly.
brush us off. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh well, if you do this, then you can be like me. Nah, it don't work like that. Stop trying to sell us a dream. You might have had a break that none of us got, and you just capitalized on it.
He chose to kiss somebody's ass. That's what
That
he
too.
did. I don't kiss nobody's ass.
Hey man, man, I tell you, man, I'm not the sidetracker now, man, but I can't. I learned as you get older that working for people shit, I can't do no more, dog. You know, like every job I go to, it's always a fucking Larry Fields there, dog. It's always one that's just gonna test your morals and make you look at yourself like, man, I don't want to go in this motherfucker. I'm about to hurt somebody in here, man. You could be doing everything right, but that one person gotta fuck with you just because they don't like you for some certain reason. And it's every job, you know? It's every job. That's why I just looked at it. I was like, as I mature and get older, I gotta have my own, you know? I can't do it no more. I just can't, dog.
But you also got to look at it like this. He was a house nigga.
Always one of them, man.
He
Sorry
was a
about the
house
side
nigga.
rant, but yeah, they just gave. I mean, it was just a little side rant, but
Rabbit had that rant last week about Larry Fields.
you know,
He
it's
was a
all.
house nigga.
But no, seriously, it's always one of him in every job. You know, it always is. And as you get older, you learn how to deal with them more because you know you young and you high headed. Fuck this junk, man. I'm gone, man, or this and that. And as you get older and you got responsibilities, you gotta learn how to deal with that. But the fact that you have to keep dealing with that shit is irritating, man. It really is.
That's my thing. I don't know, man. I ain't one of the people that always be trying to promote shit. You know what I'm saying? That had nothing to do with me, like promote unions and shit like that. But I'm not even gonna bullshit you, man. You gotta have unions at your job. You gotta make
Yes.
them work. I ain't even gonna bullshit you, dog. If you was somebody in that joint making 10, 11, 12, $13 an hour, y'all get together and get a union in your joint, dog. You know what I'm saying? If you that little $8, trust me, in the long run, whatever the fuck that is they take out of your check, in the long run, it's worth it, man.
It really is, man.
Trust and believe. Trust and believe. That $8 ain't shit when they take you in the office and say you fired. Nigga.
You know? Or
You know what I'm
fucking
saying?
with you off dumb shit.
That's one thing. I don't know, man. I always when supervisors and shit do shit like that, I don't like those people. You know, it's like,
oh man,
nigga, like this person right here needs this job. Like when he go home, it's like 3-4 people waiting for him to come home. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, and you want to just fire him because you don't like him and shit like that. Like, or you want to fuck the girl you like.
There you go. That I was a lot of that, dog. I was like, I don't know. I didn't even know she existed, dog. What are you talking about? She talking to me.
I don't
They be shit like
understanding that shit, dog. Then nigga write you up. You know how certain jobs got a certain amount of write-ups and you fire.
Yeah.
They can do easy shit like that and then you done. Like not taking into account that you need this job, you got kids and shit. Like nigga, I come to work every day and I do my job. You worried about how me personally, that's a problem for you. That's your problem. You know what I'm saying? Let me do my job. But when they start riding you and shit, unnecessarily, I don't like that shit. I followed Larry Fields' ass home one time, son.
Damn, dog. Seriously?
All the way to some gas station he went to. I'm like, nigga, come on, young.
Damn, man.
I was like fresh off the street too. Like when this nigga was doing that shit, like. And one time I pulled a nigga in the cooler, like nigga, this gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? For real. I'm not the one. He went right in the office with that shit too. Like, like oh fuck. Man, I ain't no union again. Like you gotta have a union though, you know? Cause some of this shit, like you need your job, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just act like you don't need your job. If anything happen any day, you don't care. Like you can walk in tomorrow after laughing with your supervisor, he will fire you the next day.
Heartbeat, man.
You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta have, I don't know, you gotta fight for a union or try to get a union at your job site, nigga, for real. I ain't even bullshit, dog. Not only will it help your money, but man, just help you keep your fucking job.
And your peace of mind, dog. That shit weigh on you, man. You be like,
yeah. Supervisor can make your life miserable, man. Like, Fuck, you don't want to go to work and shit.
All right, now, who you telling, man? I be having no days, man. I'm sitting inside the bed like, man, fuck this junk, man.
And you just don't want to see that person. You don't want to see that person's face. Like, I want to see this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already know he about to fuck with me.
Yeah, and then you try to be the bigger man, let the shit go. They still keep the shit going. I'm like, nigga, this is 2 weeks ago, man. Why are you still fucking with me? Hey, yo, when you punch in? You punched in 5 minutes ago. Why you ain't on the floor?
Oh, yeah.
You see me getting ready, man. I'm right here. I mean, really? This is what we doing? I might consider you late. I was like, all right, young. Blew me, Rad. I need a Rad for a moment. Where my attorney at? Let's go in his office real quick. Talk to HR, man.
Man, I don't know, man. That's why I just say that's real important. I want to leave everybody with that thought that unions you have to have at your job, dog. You just have to have it. You know what I'm saying? Damn. You might not like the $8 coming out your check, but I swear to God, when you get fired, they're looking for jobs. That $8 wasn't shit when you start thinking about it. You talking to a nigga, you on Third Perspective right now, they got fired 6 times from the same job. You know what I'm saying? 6 times and still end up being union rep.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. You gotta use your union, dog. Because the first time I've been fired by what's her name? With the red hair. Oh man, she was firing everybody left and right.
Red hair.
The shipping joint.
Oh, Big Red. I forgot her name.
I know Jay know her name.
Nah, I don't. Yeah, she's the dyke. She's the turn them Jones out over there.
I know Jay know her name. Jay, what's the supervisor used to be in the ship? Over there with the Spanish girl, I think.
Yeah, I saw her too, Francesca and them. And they came to the store one time.
She's a little freak junk too.
No, the supervisor though.
The old head, the junk that was Butch Dyke.
Vivian.
Yeah, Vivian.
Oh, Vivian. Vivian. That was in the. They used to give out the coats and the hats and shit.
Yeah. Oh, Lord.
She was the first person to ever fire me. As soon as I walked in that joint.
Yeah,
I had an orange hat on too when she fired. Shit was crazy.
You let her get you, dog?
That was first I learned like these motherfuckers crazy in here. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you was going at one of her girls, huh, dog?
Trying to find me because I ain't had the plastic on right. Like what? I'm just getting here. I got the orange hat on. I don't even know what you're talking about right now.
Yeah,
just tell me how to do this shit. Fuck wrong.
Yeah, oh, shit, I forgot about the trash bags. Oh, yeah, you got the hole in the side.
Yeah.
Man, I lost a lot of weight fucking with them bags.
Who you telling, man?
That's exercise for real. Shouts out to everybody tuning in on YouTube and Facebook. Appreciate you a whole lot. This is the Third Perspective Podcast. I'm Rad B.I.D. Jones. That's Radical Red. That's Jay up top. This is the Third Perspective Podcast. It comes on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Wednesdays be on your podcast, wherever you get your podcast from. Spotify, Google, wherever you get podcasts from, we there. Just download T3P. And we got 28 episodes on Spotify. Catch one, fresh one every Wednesday. Wednesday podcast will be on YouTube, but that same podcast will be on Spotify. So whatever you're watching on YouTube Wednesday, that'll be on Spotify. Which brings me to Wednesday. We got we're gonna be in the pit. We're gonna be mixing our drinks up.
You know? Got your little drink, Mo Jay?
So Jay, I ain't fill you in on the drink we got going on for the drink for the podcast, right?
Right.
Rail gonna make his favorite drink and name it. I'm gonna make my own drink and name it. So we need you to make your drink and name your drink, right?
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is get somebody to come in and taste these joints with no labels, you know, and then we're gonna find out which one's the best. Whoever the one is the best, as far as the vote tally is gonna be the official drink for the podcast, all right? So my joint I already know is gonna be gin laced, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm old school with it, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be gin off the break. So Rail ain't figured out what's gonna be in his line.
Huh? It's a Remy. It's gonna be a Remy drink. Yo, Remy, dog.
Real?
Yeah, that's how we going, dog. Yeah.
I might have to step it up now, though. You get the Remy out.
Yeah,
step that thing up now. So I got a motherfucking blender. You need a blender, right? or what?
Yeah, and a cup. The
I bring
pouring.
cup.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that in the pit Wednesday live. We're gonna be that's gonna be on Spotify too. You know,
All right.
that nice drink. You know,
Got you. I'm gonna bring everything I need. Put a little tray in there. You don't know nothing about
you
that.
know.
I'm gonna show you how it's done right here, dog.
Woo! I'm gonna have that motherfucking nice mellow gin. You know what I'm saying, Doc? I ain't gonna tell you what kind it is yet, though. You know, Jay.
Yeah.
Now my man gonna have Remy. I'm gonna have the gin up in my shit. That's gonna be my lace. You know what I'm saying, Doc? So I'm thinking you look like a motherfucking Bacardi motherfucker.
Oh Lord, you trying nigga slutty out here.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had Bacardi in my day, 151.
Yeah.
They used to be my shit.
Oh Lord, my man Alki.
It is. 151.
Oh Lord,
That's that shit you can set on fire by itself.
You ain't never lied.
So that's what you gonna put in your drink? 151?
No, I don't think
Hell
so.
nah.
I'm about to say, don't do
I'm too
that.
old for that one. I'm too old for 151.
You know? I might have to like when we do the motherfucking one chip. Oh, that's another thing. 100 subscribers, one chip challenge. The hottest chip in the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'll be explaining this to people. They just don't know. They have to look it up. Then they be like, damn, you ain't eat that joint. That's who he is. You know what I'm saying, Doc? 100 subscribers. Boom. Pacquiao. One chip challenge. 100 subscribers, man. If you watch it right now, I know people watch a lot of stuff on YouTube. They come back, watch it, but they never subscribe. I get that. I do that shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what I want y'all to do though, so we can get to 100 subscribers, is if you watch it on YouTube right now or Facebook, you got a YouTube channel. I know you don't use it; it's dead. You know what I'm saying? Just subscribe. Subscribe to our channel. So the quicker we get to 100 subscribers, boom, one tip challenge live on YouTube, Facebook, everywhere, Twitch. We can go live. It's gonna be live, one chip challenge. Me, Radical Real, Jay, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Jay, you ready for this hot chip, dog?
I don't know.
I don't know if Jay ready for that thing. Real say he been practicing though.
Yeah, I've been practicing like a mud dog.
Now, Real, I got some old hot sauce, right?
Woo.
Just to practice with, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, that shit hot as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I thought, okay, it's hot sauce. It's gonna be. It say hot. Okay, cool. I'm trying to raise my finger. Right?
Hey, that's too many sprinkles right there, dog.
Nigga, you know how it's like at the top, so you hitting it like, okay, come on out. And come on. Okay, that's okay. Nigga, I had to run around spraying my mouth, dog. It had habanero peppers in it. I ain't know.
Hey, yeah.
And abstract. I'm like,
Woo.
oh, hell no.
Damn.
Dog, my gums, everything up here was on fire, nigga.
Damn.
Straight fire. I'm like, oh shit, that chip gonna fuck me up.
Yeah, that's what I said too, dog. I was like,
hey, that's all I could think of. Like, oh, that chip hotter than this though. Oh fuck. One chip challenge.
woo.
Ready, set, go. So if you got YouTube right now, just subscribe to our channel right now. T3P. That one chip challenge. Once we get to 100 subscribers, it's on from that point on. You know. Like Rail said, he been practicing. You know what I'm saying? Jay, you got to start practicing, dog. You know? Start getting those jalapeno pepper chips or something. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
Mm-hmm.
Do something. I'm ready for that, though.
You sure? I don't know, Doc.
One chip challenge. One chip challenge. Get your chips. Back when I was on the strip, I would be like, yayo, yayo. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
Start that shit, huh?
You know what I'm saying, Doc? Hey, you know, everybody probably getting a stimulus check, dog. I ain't never get the first one. I'm hoping this one comes in my hand.
For real?
You get the first joint?
Yeah, I got the first one.
Damn. Everybody got that thing. I ain't even touched that joint.
Yeah, I got it.
Maybe I might get it this round. You think I'm gonna get both of them now?
Should, I don't know.
Well, them niggas be like, nigga, you forgot the first one. You just ass out on that one, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They talking about another round of stimulus and shit. But the key thing, everybody on unemployment and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
That might be a problem because everybody on unemployment now getting like $600 more
Yes.
than what they normally get.
Man, I hear niggas out here getting $900 doing nothing, dog.
Yeah, 900. I mean, 6 on top of the 3.
Yeah, I was like, you want them to stop getting that and go back to work at motherfucking Taco Bell? That ain't gonna work.
But that's not a job. Unemployment is not a job, though.
I don't know. Some people think it is, dog. People out here stunting.
It's not a job. It's not. You can't look forward to it. Put it like that. Like most jobs, if you just be on time, unless you got a Larry Fields type motherfucker in there. If you you just be on time, you good. Do your job and shit.
Yeah.
If you got a clown in that joint.
But I'm mad, and that's another thing. Essential workers got screwed because if you giving somebody who's staying at home extra money, why not give the people who working the same thing? You know what I'm saying? Who putting their lives on the line. So if this person getting an extra $300 a check, every check I got should have had extra $300 on it. Just cause, you know what I'm saying?
But see, you working for a company.
I understand that. They don't want to do that. Even though they making money hand over fist.
Yeah, I'm talking to the dude. He work with UPS. He be working around the clock. They ain't giving them no bonuses or nothing.
Yeah, man. I'm like, every month we should got a bonus.
Cut back time and all that shit.
Man, they workers, they give you unlimited fucking overtime. They don't care as long as you there. Rain, sleet, or corona. But now they giving us a bonus for the month of June. I'm like, for every month of coronavirus, we should have got a $500 bonus.
But see, you can't ask the government to do that when you work. Like the government is in control of like the unemployment checks, right?
Yeah.
They can do something with that. You know what I'm saying? Like you work for a company, they can't intervene in your company and be like, "Oh, give them another 600." Like they can't make them do that.
Or they should put a federal mandate on them. If you're making these people mandatory work, then you have to adequately support them. You get what I'm saying? It's like we got screwed, dog. I mean, I bust my ass. This a whole coronavirus shit. It ain't nothing to show for. And this motherfuckers, you sat at home, doubled up what I made. But I'm working 2 jobs.
You're looking at it wrong though, right? You still had your job. Once the unemployment stopped, they gotta look for jobs. It's not the same. You know what I'm saying? You still employed. You still got benefits. You got all that shit.
Okay.
When you fuck, you fuck. You know what I'm saying? You want no job? They think it's cute now. When Republicans cut all that shit off,
about
you
to say,
sitting there with no job, you tripping.
Yeah, I've been there, done that. I ain't going back to 13 or 14.
That shit happened to me in 14.
Trust me, I was there with you.
They cut my shit completely off. I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
I know, that's what I said to you.
No more unemployment. What happened? What we do? I ain't getting no more. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It just cut off. That was just it. Yeah, that fucked me up. 14 was tough. So I was saying, when you on unemployment, it's a different animal because you don't have a job at all.
Yeah.
They ain't good.
I still think they could do more for essential workers, man. Like you said, the nurses and all them people like that, they could have did way more for them, man.
Hell yeah. But I think nurses going to busy. You know, nurses got people lobbying for them. They going to get theirs. Trust and believe. Probably in this next stimulus, something about nurses going to be in that thing.
I don't know. I just feel like they screwed the essential employees, man. But it's all good.
Your boy Mitch McConnell.
Yeah. But then, like I said about the stimulus, like the unemployment, the extra 600, they talking about taking that off.
Already?
But the Democrats wanted it to be 2,000.
Shit.
Like, those know that check, the $1,200 check?
Yeah.
Democrats
wanted it to be more.
And Republicans want that less than the 12 that it was before. That's just
fact, Republicans wanted it to be 40,000 and under.
Yeah, that too. So what it is, it's starting to throw the hoops out now. jump over these hoops now first before we do all that.
Dang, that's a lot, man.
Like
And
all
if you
this,
don't,
I don't like when the motherfucking Wall Street collapsed or whatever the fuck happened to that shit. They bailed their ass out with no problem. Big
No
bank.
problem, dog. Billions, dog. Millions on top of millions.
Trick, yeah.
For
It's like when the average American need bailing out, it's like you hesitating, you bullshitting. It's like, what you doing that for? Throw those trillions back to us, motherfucker. What's wrong with you?
can't do that because now we're upsetting the balance. Poor gotta stay poor. Poor can't become middle class.
Them niggas
That's-
send everybody $2,000 check ain't gonna take nobody from wherever they at. But they gonna be comfortable. They can pay those bills. They can catch up on those bills for sure.
Random thought though. They sent $1,200 to rich motherfuckers. Why y'all send that $1,200 to the rich motherfuckers?
All that shit don't make no sense.
it
Like,
don't.
I heard people like, well, I'll take the $1,200 and blow it on something. But I was like, damn, yeah, they already well off. And it's like,
Exactly.
yeah, and you send them $1,200 anyway. That don't make sense.
Not even a little bit. Same thing
But-
with the loans. They don't give it to nobody small business. Everybody, all the corporations got that shit.
All the corporations got it, and that's like the stimulus check. They was talking about giving it to the small to the businesses anyway. The corporations actually
Yeah. Talking about
originally that was the original plan.
yeah, that's the when Republicans think if they give it to their companies, they give it to y'all. Like that shit.
And they wasn't going to do that. You know, they is not going to do that.
That's that Reagan shit, where you just give it to the company and then trickle down shit, trickle down economics. Well, the fuck he did.
But what the corporations was, but you know, the corporations was going to do exactly what they was going to do. They was going to get it, keep it, and don't distribute a motherfucking thing. Come up with some Ponzi schemes. You know how they go.
And motherfucker take that shit out of taxes.
They talking about doing that now. They talking about raising our taxes at job wage tax or some shit.
Man, they already taking enough out my motherfucking check, dog. God damn.
A little bit more going about to be coming out if they pass it.
Especially Maryland, man. It's PG
Because
County.
they want motherfucking money back.
Doing too much down, man.
But
Taxman,
why do we have to get punished for that? We ain't put the virus out here. Y'all did.
Yeah, you gotta prove that, dog. You know what I'm
Trump
saying?
called it the Chinese virus. He said that shit the other day. He said that shit the other day. You go talk to them. That's Chinese virus. Like what?
The Chinese flu.
Yeah.
But I do find it funny that the year he get reelected or trying to get reelected, this shit happened.
What happened?
I'm saying the virus came out the year of his fight for being reelected.
Think about it. Exactly 100 years ago, the Spanish flu came out.
Right.
It's like every 100 years, we get fucked.
Yeah, you're right. It was 1912 or some shit. Yeah. That was nasty. Because it was so early before medicine. That's why it was so bad then. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think we got two, what's the name with this right here? Like too alarmed with it. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't like now we look back, it's like people dropping down like flies out here, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't even like when AIDS was out and shit. You know what I'm saying? So to go through all this drastic, well, I like the drasticness of the government doing all the bread though. But
I agree.
I think this shit is not. It's been 6 months now. Like, come on, we've been on 2-3 years wearing masks and all this shit. It's like,
God damn.
come on, we ain't making no sense no more. It's got to stop.
So you agree with the Atlanta governor then? That we don't need to wear masks, and I'm gonna sue the mayor for trying to make people wear masks.
I don't think it should be a law where you got to put on masks though.
For real?
Nah.
So you just gonna sneeze on me, nigga?
I think in the beginning that was cool when we was trying to figure shit out. But now I don't think you should be mandating shit unless you're going inside a business or something closed up shit. But other than that, I don't think it just be mandated just cause.
Yeah,
like,
my man.
Walk around a mask just cause.
Yeah, my man 7-Eleven don't even have this shit off his nose. I'm like, my man, Why you even got it on if you can put it over your nose? He looked at me funny. I was like, all right, dog, let me get the fuck up out of here. But everything transitions into cashless either way, because they be like, they prefer card. They don't want paper money. They don't want change. Like the store, we don't even do the cash. It's everything plastic.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yep.
You better go get your chime card if you ain't got one.
You know? That's where the world is heading toward. But I'm like you said, I want to see how long this go. Is it going to go through winter?
It's not making no sense. We gotta stop eventually. We can't live our life wearing masks and being, being scared and shit.
I mean, we ain't scared, but
Just can't
they
do it.
hitting you. They keep hitting us with, well, the tolls went up through the roof, and they putting fear in people's heart. Now everybody panicking, like, why you ain't got your mask on? You know how streamers take it to the extreme.
I mean, like, we'll be tested for the flu right now, right?
Yeah, I had
Every time somebody get the flu, you run around. Hey, another case of the flu. It'd be the same shit.
I understand that. That's why that's what I'm getting at. But
The point is, it ain't. Now to this point, now you should have the vaccine. This shit shouldn't be as alarming as it was at first when we was trying to figure out what the fuck was going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been 6 months now. It's like,
well, it's been longer than that because it was cases of this shit back in December of 2019. But you didn't think nothing of it. Then in January, it started to spread a little bit. And then niggas came back from China, supposedly, and that's when it started hit the USA hard in February. And then, March, everybody was supposedly had it then. Like wildfire after that. But my whole point, and
you can't, like, when they say, oh, this country, when they put the numbers together, the only reason you got America taking count of everybody that get joints, and they put that shit on the news, right?
mm-hmm.
Like, you go to another country, they're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? They tell you, oh, one case. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go to India, they say they got one case. One? Saudi Arabia say they got zero. Zero?
Damn, how that happen?
Zero, though? Like,
Saudi Arabia ain't got nothing?
Because they doing exactly what they supposed to do. They went in the house, they locked their doors, they didn't come out. We were still coming out though. People over here were still coming out. Essential workers.
About to say they make you go to work. As Rabbit said, that's what I'm saying. If I put my life on the line, I should be coming out of here way more wealthier than when I started, But no, I don't work like that. But
They rather recognize you as a hero without a cape than compensating for you for it.
they gave me one. They gave me one of them shirts too, dog. Don't laugh at me, Joe.
That's fucked up.
They gave everybody at the store one of them shirts, dog. I got one for Amazon and one for Whole Foods. I actually got a shirt like that, dog. You're our hero. I was wearing it on this podcast one day.
That's fucked up.
Hey, what you want me to say, man? Hey, I'm being real with you right now, dog. I can't even make that shit up, dog.
So nothing?
Nothing, dog.
You ain't get a dime.
No. They gave us a bonus. They're giving us a bonus this next paycheck. But they taxing that. I'm like, so how we gonna get a $500 bonus and you taxing that too?
It's always a catch, dog. When it comes to government and companies, corporations, it's always a catch. Remember they gave us our bonus at Smithfield?
Yeah.
They taxed the shit out of me.
They taxed all that shit, man.
Oh, when they gave us a check. Yeah, they taxed the shit out of that thing.
They taxed the shit out of that.
And I knew that was coming, so I ain't even opt to get no bonus. I was like, nah, I don't want no bonus. I had my tax money that year too.
Dang.
I was like, nah, I don't want that. I'm good with this hand.
August 12th. August 12th is the Subway podcast, right? Now, I think it's we a march down there. I think what day is that gonna be down there? The 20th or something?
The 28th.
28th. So we'll be like 2 weeks before that.
Yeah.
The Third Perspective podcast, live, Subway, Green Line. Now, if you on that, I know you go to work on Green Line, you know what I'm saying, dog? You're going to see us on that podcast. You'll be like, I know them from somewhere. It is us. You know what I'm saying, dog? and you can come in, join in, give a shout out, you know what I'm saying, or plug your Instagram, your business, you know what I'm saying, or chime into the hottest topics we talking about, you know what I'm saying. That day, you could be on our podcast, you know what I'm saying, live, August the 12th, on the subway. You know, DMV. You know, Green Line. You know,
Green line, y'all don't know about they don't know about that green line, dog.
that Green Line. We're gonna be on live podcasting. You know what I'm saying? The Third Perspective Podcast live. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
Yeah, don't forget to tell them.
You can't come on and get raunchy and be disrespectful on, you know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna unplug you. You know? Well, but to then, you part of the game, man. This DC, DMV. You know what I'm saying? Let them know what we about. That's why we here. So we're gonna be on the subway, nigga. They don't see DC niggas, they don't see DMV niggas on fucking TV at all, YouTube and none of that, right? So we're gonna start bringing all that, you know? Like when you watch this podcast already, you're looking at DMV niggas. You know what I'm saying? Listen to the DMV point of view already. So now you're gonna get to see DMV itself. We're gonna bring you a lot more. We're gonna start making videos. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can see DC itself. You know, I don't know what other podcasts even doing that. So since we're on YouTube, we're gonna give y'all the visual of DC, DMV. You know what I'm saying? Maryland, DC, and Virginia. You know. But right now we're gonna start with the Green Line, which we're gonna take us from Maryland to DC. You know, we'll go down to the BLM Plaza. Now, hopefully, everybody down there, we're gonna talk to whoever down that joint, interviews. You know what I'm saying? Rap to people down that joint. You know, get some feedback on what's going on in the world today. You know, Jay.
Hey, you
Yeah.
gonna catch one of them? You gonna catch one of them lunatics down there throwing black paint over it?
That's how.
They gonna be throwing that black paint over it. Police don't care about us. Police
You know?
black lives don't matter. They gonna be hitting y'all with that shit. You ready for that rap? I don't know,
can't
Jay. Jay gonna go tackle the motherfucker, ain't you, Jay?
Third Perspective. Wait. Now everybody got TikTok, I know, right?
Yeah.
So now I'm hearing that motherfucker. They trying to ban that shit in USA.
For
Y'all
real?
heard
Oh
about that?
yeah.
Yeah,
they trying-
cause spies or some shit.
Yeah, they say TikTok is too close to China. Now y'all know ever since the joint TikTok been going, China haven't had it in their country. They've been banning it.
Mm.
So it's never been in China. So it's only in certain countries like Russia, India, and here. That's funny. That's odd. So to them, the government think that everybody that got the TikTok downloaded, the government itself looks into everybody's shit. Where the Chinese government.
Well, it was like that other app. Remember the app that came out? What was it, last year? That made people look older.
I think I know. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
They said the same thing about them Jones. They said that it's people that spying on these type of apps. So when people hop on the board and start downloading this stuff, then you gotta remember you putting your information in, like your email address and stuff, and you never know if they'll tap into your email because your email got info in it too.
Yeah, they thinking they got people spying inside of everybody in America, and Russia, and India.
No, I do not approve of President Trump. I'm not taking a survey. Y'all should know that.
Racist pig.
In the context of ZTE, we've talked about it in the context of Huawei. We are now evaluating each instance.
The Secretary of State.
A few moments ago, talking
now
about
he's going to talk about
EU,
TikTok and what he think about TikTok. He want to ban it.
Health Organization and TikTok. Take a listen.
With respect. infrastructure crosses Chinese technology and then comes to the United States. So one should think about this as a project of real scale and real importance. Crosses Chinese technology and then comes to the United States. So one should think about this as a project of real scale and real importance.
Now, he's saying something about Jake. Somebody got something in the background. So he's saying he think TikTok, Chinese using TikTok to spy on everybody. That's crazy. He talking
Paranoid
about,
much?
huh?
I said paranoid much? I mean, I get why they think the way they do, but come on, man. Don't they got the CIA? Don't the CIA supposed to counteract this shit?
I know. Yeah.
And then they whole job is to protect us, supposedly. I don't know. I think they'll protect a certain group, but
Then he talking about. Now imagine that everybody got TikTok. They think about that though, because you gotta remember somebody hacked Twitter and started acting like they was Barack Obama and everybody in that motherfucker. Took over their accounts and shit. Made fake joints. You heard about that shit?
Yeah.
Had Obama asking for people for money and shit.
Hey, that's smart because you're gonna get that money because you know you.
Hell yeah.
You
They had his Twitter joint saying, "Hey, send some money to Bitcoins to some shit." For the kids. It's for the kids.
Y'all funny.
That's crazy as shit. That nigga said it's for the kids though.
Nah, it's for the kids that he gonna be having. Cause he about to That's messed up, dog. But yeah, China does that though. China regulate everything over there. They regulate what you can see on the internet. I don't know how you do that, but
yeah, exactly. They don't see like TikTok. They don't know nothing about TikTok over there.
Damn.
Like, what the fuck you talking about TikTok?
They also make sure that you don't say nothing bad about their leader either. If they do, they kick it down your door and they're gonna kill you or send your ass to jail.
But it's a lot of them. So it's too many of them there. I don't know why they stay there. I understand why they leave. I would leave too. Ain't no hope there.
No, it ain't.
It's too many. It's just way too many. So they gotta regulate everything. Food, who does this, how much you fucking, and everything they regulate over there, dog.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
So that's not good.
How much you fucking?
Yeah. One time a week. You're in your 20s, maybe 3. You're in your 30s, 2. 40s and 50s and 60s, 1.
You go in the store, they come out and say, "Hurry up and buy it."
They stop that shit.
Hurry up and buy it.
Hey, don't do that. You ever had the yellow people on this, dog?
Hurry up and buy it.
Yeah, true.
That was my favorite part of that story too.
Hey, so yeah, you ain't never tell me. Did y'all ever hear the August record?
The who?
The one he made about entanglements with Rick Ross. Y'all heard it or y'all just?
I heard it.
I don't know if I can play this shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nah, you might get copyrighted. Yeah,
I don't know about this. I'm still getting used to this fucking what you can play, what you can say and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know if you can even play that shit for real. It's some garbage. They got to put off on the joint.
Nah, yeah, I'm about to say, dog. I heard like one line. He was like, "I got a key to the house, and I come through anytime I want, and he can smash Jada when he feel like it." I was like, "Damn."
Yeah, that now I heard that too. So right now he throwing now he throwing blows at Will now.
Nah, we gotta knuckle up now, though.
Now I gotta tell your face there. I gotta tell you, put a hole in your ass now.
Yeah,
and I that joint.
Yeah. And I got to smack her around too, cause you open us up to this. All my joints quiet, you know what I'm saying? I do my dirt, but they don't say shit. Yours out here, yeah, he's spilling all the tea now.
Now I got a little joint, a clip when Youngin was 12, 13. Back when he used to I think he used to put shit on YouTube. Like, hold on. This before he got signed though. Let me check.
So many things I got to tell you that I'm naming things.
Lord have mercy. Who signed that boy?
Hey, they love them Louisiana dudes, man.
That's Jada picked him up then, didn't she?
Yeah, she know when she like them young. They gotta go to work on that little frame.
She a pedophile. Hey, ain't nobody called her out on that yet.
she like a young to the roadies.
You know? She a motherfucking R. Kelly.
Hey,
Female style.
Well, it don't look bad on her part, but look bad for R. Kelly.
That's for sure.
that
You
was
say look bad for R. Kelly.
But yeah, I don't get it, dog. But it just seemed odd that that song came out and they going through all this. And
It's not odd.
it's not odd. You
That's why
think
I
Will?
said this some
It's
bullshit.
about the money, but you gotta think about it. August came out full bloom when he first came out. He was doing concerts. He was popular, but then he had like a full 5 year stint, and fucking Jada was one of the parts in the stint. Then he had to go to rehab. Then he couldn't walk no more. Almost. It was just last year he couldn't walk no more.
Oh yeah.
And then all of a sudden he come out, which is a PR stunt, which is a good PR stunt to resurrect the career that was starting to go down shit.
Resurrected, huh?
That right there was a good move to resurrect the career. I don't know if people would have listened to him if he was to came back out without all this going on. Who knows? But it's a pretty good PR move.
I don't know. There's no way coming out. I told y'all she placed the word entanglement in there. And all of a sudden, he have a song named Entanglement. It just doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, come on, dog. How dumb you think we are here? I don't know if they pulling wool over wheel.
I'm about to say because that nigga was like he was crying, dog.
I don't know what's going on here. I think they got on wheel on this.
Explain entanglement.
I don't think Will know about this one.
He don't know
I
about
know.
this.
I think Will like what the fuck? What the fuck is this coming from?
I'm gonna play a little bit of this shit because I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Then he said something
few
about breaking her
seconds,
back.
Hey, stop that shit, man.
I don't even want to play too much more of that motherfucker. That trash.
He tried, dog. Hey.
The meaning.
Huh? You said what?
He said the meaning of entanglement is getting tangled in the sheets.
Stop that
Oh my god!
shit. Y'all funny as shit.
Dog, you cannot tell me they ain't mapped this shit out, man. Come on, dog.
It's but see, the rumor came out back then when remember when they first back then, she was helping them out, putting them through rehab, things of that nature. The rumor was like coming out then about this, but then it got like shrugged off because it was like I'm just helping him out, and he needs my
Yeah.
help, and he's going through a problem, this, that, and the third.
Jig is
And
up.
but at that same time, they was getting entangled.
But
Mm-mm.
you know the song though, he just kept saying entanglement, entangle. Like, really though?
Mm-hmm.
It was they was tangling up.
It sounded like a week worth of shit. That's what it sounded like. Huh? Real like that joint though.
Nah, stop playing, dog. That's your man, dog. I didn't
Like,
even know who he was. Y'all made this man famous, man, because I had no idea he existed on this entire earth.
me.
All right, he had a song with Trinidad James back in 2013, something like that.
I don't know. I had
14.
my little brother on here. Me and Real ain't know who the fuck he was. We stumbled into this story by accident while he was
Mhm.
on here. And then he explained to us who the fuck he was. I was like, hold on. I had no clue who the fuck this is. I'm like, where they even get him from? You know what I'm saying? That's what I asked the nigga.
Yeah, man. I was like, what the hell?
So that was new to me completely.
You talking about August was new to you, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
he
I
came
was
back?
trying to figure out where he came from.
He had a song. It was a hit. It was called "I Love This Shit," and it was with Trinidad James. And I think the remix was either with I forgot. I want to recall that the remix he made with "I Love This Shit" was either Trey Songz or R. Kelly, which was either one of R. Kelly was even worse.
I mean, it probably was
But
straight songs, my bad.
I forgot. But I know you had that song and you had another song. His album was a hit. But then after that, he faded out. He started doing concerts, started getting on drugs. And he had some little, not like a body immune system issue, and he couldn't walk anymore for a little bit. But this was after the rehab incident, and this was last year. About last year or 2 years ago, about him not walking anymore, something like that.
That's
He had
right.
like an immune disease or something like that, and then
Mm.
the rehab was 4 years ago during their quote unquote entanglement.
Yeah, that,
So he was getting AA help, and he was A helping Jada Pickett.
while your
Y'all
man
right.
was on the upstairs playing the game and shit.
He was getting an AA meeting through Jada.
And Will was upstairs playing the game.
Nah, he was outside hoeing, dog. Stop that shit.
While that nigga was wrecking Jada.
Nah, you mean Jane was upstairs playing the game. It's like, man, what you downstairs doing with my mama, man? Hey, don't worry about that, youngin. I'm daddy now.
Nigga straight wrecking Jada, yeah. Hey,
Hey,
Yeah, he
I'm
was wrecking her. All right.
Hey, I'm surprised they didn't bring Jaden to the table, dog. I want to know what he had to say at the red table, dog. Hey, like, man, you
I
was going to
know,
my
'cause
mom's?
I
you gotta
gotta,
remember,
I gotta
we
say,
jumped out there.
both of the kids, actually, all the kids. I want to know what all the kids think.
Hey, that shit would have been funny. That's what they needed to have at the table. I was like, man, I brought you in the house to get healed, not to be beating those cheeks.
Remember, he jumped out there.
He did get healed. He got baptized. He got
Oh,
baptized by Jada.
oh Lord. Hey, that's what they need. Hey, for real, they need to do that red table. Shout out red table. Yeah, y'all need to have my man Jaden on there. I need to know his thoughts on this whole matter because he brought him to the house.
I want
Yeah,
to see
he
mom.
did.
I want moms on the red table. She know
That
everything.
too. Yeah, that too.
Jada moms know everything, Slim. Best to believe it.
I had to call her like, you little slut. What you doing with that little boy?
You know?
You turned them out. He ain't ready for these Jadas.
While we sitting here talking about R. Kelly already there on TV, you still fucking man. Why that shit on TV?
Yeah, she was throwing that pinky at him.
Groomed him too, dog.
Yeah, she did though.
Yes, she did groom him.
She's like, yeah, you gotta put this work in, youngin.
You know?
Will got tired of it. Will said, "I'm done with that." He look like he
Shit,
still
I'm
don't mess
about.
with her like that either.
Yeah, he do look like he doing
He,
him.
yeah, he doing him. You could tell. It's like a show when he come around his kids and her. Like, all right, showtime. Let me go be
Yeah,
daddy.
yeah.
That's the vibe I get from it.
Nigga, that nigga made a fool himself sitting at that table while that Ross said that shit.
I know. It took a lot for me not to jump across that motherfucking table. Like, what? I asked you a question. What the fuck does entanglement mean?
He made himself look dumb, man.
He stood there. Then he started a fake crying, and I was like, nigga, 4 years ago, you ain't give a fuck. You said you was done with her, so why do you care?
He almost went into, is he better than me? He almost did that.
Hey, don't do that, though. Oh, Jay, is he better than me? I don't care.
He almost been in that world right there. Is he
He
better
in
than
that
me?
world. Is he better
Is
than me?
better than me.
Damn, that's not good. That's not good look at all.
Thank you.
But
Thank
yeah,
you.
my personal
So
Everybody.
he throwing it to you better than I am.
You know?
stop that shit, bro.
Niggas ask that. Niggas be asking that shit.
Nah, why the fuck do I care?
You
Like
be like,
Rapper said, when I'm done with
I don't know why people do that, yeah. They be like,
they can take him in the wrong. Let me sit you down. Now, look, was he better than me? Like, what you want her to say, nigga? That's why I left.
you know?
Nigga, come wrong.
it's not a dick swinging contest. You just gotta work harder.
You know? I'm gonna call him and tell him to show you some things, motherfucker. Since you want to ask no questions.
Oh, nah.
I'm gonna call him tonight, and when we go in the room, I'm gonna call you so you can see what the fuck he do. Come wrong.
Y'all mad disrespectful right now, dog.
And bring a camcorder.
You know? If you want to be so motherfucking questioning the shit and everything, motherfucker.
Bring a camcorder. Bring a pen and pad.
You wanna know how
Take
good
notes.
it is. I can't explain it. Just video call this nigga. Fuck around.
Take notes.
Ah! The third podcast, you know? And I appreciate everybody be tuning in too on Facebook and YouTube. Before we leave out, I do want everybody to hear Nick Cannon what he said yesterday. The other day again.
There we go. I'm about to say we forgot about our man Nick.
I do want before we step out, you know.
Yeah, we got comment.
I do want everybody to hear the exact words Nick Cannon was saying, you know. Like I don't know, I think Real agreed with it.
What?
I didn't see anything wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, real.
I'm talking in time when you first heard it.
Yeah.
I ain't see nothing wrong with it, and you agree with it.
Oh yeah. I didn't. I don't know why you apologize.
So to me, I just felt like anybody here but us is gonna sound radical as fuck. That's all the part I heard.
Oh.
But I didn't hear anything anti-Semitic. That wasn't my place because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not Jewish. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I didn't hear him being malicious in any kind of way. That's all.
He didn't. When he was talking to Griff, he didn't sound that way.
I just hate the fact that he didn't let Griff go ahead and do that.
Yeah, I don't know either, dog. Because Griff deaf with that shit, man. Griff and Q.
Let's go to what it really is then. When we talk
Now,
about
I give that. I give that Q. But he don't go, like, it's hard to explain. He don't go into conspiracy like that. He don't go into, like, all Jews run shit.
Yeah,
he don't do that.
He just.
So when you listen to him, his shit will be really facts. Like, yeah, that's really happening. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can agree with that. You know what I'm saying? But if we mix him up with like him saying stuff like Griff, that ain't gonna mix right. It might make Q look like he agreeing with him or something, but he's not saying that shit that he's saying. Nick don't talk like this either. Like Vicon know Nick, man. He been there for years. They know him. He's not no malicious person. So why would you fire him like that? That's the only part I don't like. That's why I wish I was a union rep, man.
Let's go to what it really is. Our melanated people. When we talk about who we really are as guys and understanding that our melanin is so powerful and it connects us in a way that the reason why they fear black, the reason why they fear is because the lack that they have of it. So then when you see what Dr. Francis C. Wellesley talked about is that fear in that
He was upstairs.
Oh.
You get that, Rev?
Nah, you muted me and the sound. But I heard that what he said before.
You ain't?
Nah, I heard the beginning of it, then you hit mute and then you muted me and the sound. I'm gonna tell you that earlier. You did that when Pablupa was talking, Palinko, whatever his name was. Yeah. But
I'm trying to stop the echo.
oh, okay. But I get what you're saying. I mean, I get where he's going with it and the way he tried to explain it. But that's the way he feels. That's the way he feels. He threw a doctor out there that he heard it from. He should do more research out there too and explain where he got his sources of information from. And not just one person. It had to be a few people. And then people had it in a better context after that. But he didn't know how to explain himself. And it sounded like he was just listening to other people. And that wasn't his original thought. And that's why he backtracked from it. Because, if I say something and it's my original thought, then that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Whatever hell come on me is whatever hell come on me, I'm ready to back it up. But also, don't work for Viacom. Even if I did, they ain't gonna. When I got a media platform, I don't intend on being censored like that. Because there's more aspects than just your aspect. But that's here nor there. But you get what I'm saying. And I get what he did, but we stood behind him. When you make a stand, you say something, everybody stood behind him. Even though he's a cornball, we still stood behind him. But when he backtracked, that's when he lost a lot of people. Because now you're flaking everybody's eyes. Is you just radical nigga or you just cornball man? If you cornball man, tell us you cornball man, and we know that.
He should have just made it clear that he should have just said I was quoting this person. I was saying the thesis, what she was saying or something. He should have did it like that. Like, he made it sound like this is what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When clearly that's in some book he read. That what he got up the and he tried to explain it. He ain't not explain that shit.
Yeah. But
like, what he's trying to say is white people are more savage because they don't have no melanin in their skin. The more melanin in our skin makes us more cool and all that shit. And then less melanin make them savage. So he didn't make it clear that he got that from some book or nothing. He just said that shit.
He also threw the doctor name out there too. I forgot the name. The doctor he heard it from or whatever.
Yeah.
But I get where he's going with it, but my whole point is in society we can have different views and opinions. I get that. You know what I'm saying? It's just when you're in power with that view, it's different. But if you're just a regular Joe and all that, like Nick Cannon he a regular dude. You can have an opinion. It's just he backtracked from it. So now, as a person, I can't stand people like that. If you are who you are and you stand your ground, I respect you more. But when you start backtracking, I start side-eyeing you. Now I gotta fuck with you now. Now I gotta test because now you have no moral ground. Yeah, you made a difficult decision, but you said what you said when you released it. You said that shit over a year ago. You just decided to release it. That took nuts. You said, you know what? I'm going to jump on this pony and I'm going to go ahead and throw this out. I said this. There you go. You knew backlash was going to come, and that's why you didn't put it out a year ago. So you knew that, and when it happened, you act like you surprised. So now I'm just scratching my head. I'm lost. I'm like, all right, man. Because you said you recorded that a year ago, right?
Yeah.
And you didn't put it out a year ago, so that means you was aware of the repercussions that was going to happen from that said video, right? See, but that's y'all cornball, man.
I know what he was trying to say, but he didn't say it right at all. I know what he was trying.
I know. Yeah. He even stopped himself trying to think of a way to say it right. I was like, my man, you ain't rehearsed this or nothing. You just winging it now.
He did because Griff was there. He's trying to show.
Yeah, don't do that. Like you said, I would have let Griff say that shit. I would have backed up, like, you know what? This my man Rabbit Forte right here. There you go. Rab gonna hit him with this.
Oh, he's
I'm gonna
gonna
take
go in
back.
first.
Yeah, I'm about to
Griff
say
gonna go
yeah.
He was holding him back. I don't know. He's like, once you hurry up, so I can go in. Shit.
Now it makes me wonder what Griff think about him now.
Oh, for backtracking, yeah.
Nah, Griff probably was like, nigga, when you supposed to put this out a year ago?
Oh, that joint is, oh yeah.
So I'm like, hold on.
They probably called him like, nigga, I forgot we did that.
Yeah.
What you apologizing for, motherfucker? Yeah, that was it.
He probably had to think about it, about putting it out. He probably did the jump, had to make, you're supposed to make edits. You're supposed to, listen to it, be like, is this something that I want to really put up? And then,
You didn't do none of that.
None of that, dog.
No, he didn't.
It's just mind-boggling, dog. I don't know, man. It's just a lot of carelessness, dog. These people have these multiple platforms with all these million subscribers and viewers, and they be wasting it. And now that make me envious, because now that drives me, because I want that now. I want to have a million people follow me. I show them what to do with this, dog. Hey, they don't want to get nobody like us no power like that, man. Because they don't use it right, man.
But to me, it's funny that he's saying that, but then you even got KKK members, you got people, they be talking about black people all the time, and they don't check that shit. They just started doing that shit because of the George Floyd situation. Like how they check Donald Trump shit. And that's crazy.
Yeah. I believe it. But damn, that's the way it is, Dre. I mean, they be having me mind boggled, man. The stuff that's just coming out is like, this 2020 exposed a lot of people, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a lot more shit happening in 2020 than ever happened in the 90s.
Yeah.
Huh?
I don't know. The 90s just wasn't broadcast, put it like that. They showed major shit, but like in the 20s and in the 2000s and 10s and all that, everything is shown. You see everything now. The 90s, you ain't see none of that. Like, unless it was Rodney King getting fucked up.
It was an economic crisis, a social justice crisis. It just wasn't a pandemic. It was all that going on.
No. You said your man Clinton fixed all that.
Huh?
You was telling me Clinton fixed all that. He came in and swooped in the same day. Yeah, no backtrack now, Rabbit. Don't Nick Cannon now.
There you go, yeah.
You said Clinton came in and y'all was living high on the hog. You just got done the Reagan and the Bush years. Yeah, man. It was a good time in the mid-90s, huh?
Yeah, it was much better than the late 80s for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
That was crazy back then.
That is so true. The Bush and Reagan years is not where it's at.
You know, Jay?
Jay don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Jay don't know.
I'm a survivor. I'm from DC. We all three of us from DC and some parts of Maryland, and we still breathing air right now. And if you are, you've been blessed, because the 80s and 90s was nothing to smoke at, and it was nothing pretty around these parts in the 80s and 90s.
Nah.
And if you still breathing air, oh, you a survivor. Yeah. Oh, DC was the murder capital.
That's not good.
Got the war scars, boy.
War scars.
Man, we got war scars out this
drug war vet right here, boy.
Drug war vet. I don't know. I heard y'all may have smoking cracks like that.
Drug war vet.
Oh man, right.
That's what we had with the crackhead.
Yeah, I remember that made national news too.
That bitch set me up.
Yeah. I remember Living Color did a sketch on that too.
Man, I hate that too. Living Color away. That's my shit. But I appreciate everybody tuning in right now. About to step out of here. YouTube, Facebook. Appreciate you a whole lot. Subscribe too, so we can get to 100 subscribers. Do that hot chip challenge, so you see Jay on fire. You know? So you see Radical Rail on fire. I know everybody wants to see Radical Rail on fire for sure.
Nah, they don't want to see that though.
No, that's for sure.
They don't want to see that dragon spit flame out there, man. Stop that, man.
100 subscribers, 1 chip challenge, and it's all she wrote live. You know what I'm saying, dog? I already know I'm gonna be fucked up, so I ain't
Go see some snot coming out some noses.
Hey, fuck that snot. There you go. That's on the motherfucker. On the table.
I'm not even
pouring gallons of milk on you.
You know, that's for sure. Wednesday, the podcast pit. We're gonna do our favorite drinks, mix them, put the name on them, taste test them, and pick whatever the drink is gonna be for the podcast, boy. You know what I'm saying, Doc? You know the podcast gotta have a motherfucking signature drink. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
There you go.
Signature drink.
All the way turned up.
You know, we're gonna mix them joints on the live. You know what I'm saying? On our podcast, we'll mix them up while we talk about whatever the hot topics is for the day. We're gonna mix these drinks up. You know, Radical Red gonna tell you what the hell drink he got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody gonna tell you what drinks they got.
Uh-huh.
You know?
What's in it? How you make it?
Yeah. And whoever drink wins. That's the third perspective joint right there. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
Yeah.
That's Wednesday. So I appreciate everybody. Hey, and then on the 12th of August, Subway, Green Line, we're gonna be on there. Check us out. Don't miss that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if too many people did the Subway on the podcast type shit, but we about to do it.
You know?
You know?
DMV.
I know anybody did it on the Green Line for damn sure. Put it like that.
Hey.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Unless you want to count playing a podcast on the Green Line, but they ain't never do a podcast on the Green Line.
We'll be on there live, boy. You know? All stepped our game up. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna bring much better content to everybody. You know what I'm saying? To everybody that's subscribed. Obviously you like the content, so because you subscribe. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna up our game for you. And anybody else that's coming in new that thinking about subscribing, our game gonna be stepped up for you. You know what I'm saying? Our podcast gonna be stepped up. Everything gonna be stepped up another grade. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
Yeah, you know.
So when you tune in, all that we're gonna make sure everything is clear and tight for you. You know what I'm saying? Make sure our shit is just clear for the viewing public, the seat. You know what I'm saying, Doc? And here. So that's the main thing. Stepping our game up. You know what I'm saying? You know, Jay?
Yep.
You got anything you want to tell these folks? You know?
Oh yeah, catch me tomorrow. I'll be live on twitchtv.com. Rail Gaming 82. I'm waiting on my capture card so I can play some new old stuff. It's stuck in customs, but we gonna figure out what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna let y'all decide what y'all want to see me play. Also check out Rail Media on YouTube. Like, follow, and subscribe, please. You know what I'm saying? I know it don't take 2 seconds to make an account. You know what I'm saying? There you go, bam.
And I'm gonna come back and smash them in Techno Bowl.
Man, you ain't ready for that, dog. I already got the handles for you, dog. You ain't ready for that, dog.
Techno Bowl gonna smash his ass.
Hey, like I said, hey, no Raiders. That's it. No Bo Jackson, dog.
I don't even think about no Raiders. Them bad.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. We'll see.
You know, Jay, I got easy.
You know, and I got that Jordan versus Bird too, dog. You know about that, dog.
See, I only play with Jordan on that one, though. You don't play Jordan against Jordan, though.
Nah. Bird versus Jordan, though.
You don't want to see that.
You don't want to see that, but yeah. I appreciate all the followers and likes I've been getting. You know what I'm saying? I got things coming. I lined up some stuff. Just be patient. I'm coming.
You know? Jake, I don't know if Jake froze up. What's just happening here? Jake. Yeah, he froze. Man, Jay put Jay out. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there you go. You know what I'm saying? The Third Perspective Podcast.
I don't know why my shit keep pausing like that.
Hey, stop playing, dog. Ain't no motherfucking final fight at Green Line after 9:30 p.m. Jay said the Green Line is like final fight after 9:30 p.m.
Look on the Facebook joint.
Oh man, that's my game too, though. Dog.
I appreciate everybody. We'll be back Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Wednesday and Friday. You want to check us out? You know, on Friday we're gonna touch on some sports. You know, if y'all want to join us, you know.
Yeah. See how this NBA bubble looking? If they ready to pop that motherfucker.
You know,
it's already popped. Them motherfuckers getting sick.
You know, what this baseball will do?
Not
60
good.
games.
It's not looking good.
What about hockey? Come on, man. We gotta get in depth with this.
It's not looking good, dog.
Sports in the coronavirus era.
It's
Hey,
fucked up.
and shit, all the titles this year have an asterisk on it.
And
it's half a year.
sports in the Corona era is like this.
I can't even watch this shit.
I know, yeah. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this, dog. I'm like, I'm really gonna watch this or not?
I don't think I'm gonna watch it.
I don't know. I gotta see. I might try a few games. If it's just like you said, no crowd, no nothing.
It's just like they playing a pickup game in the gym.
Right.
I might just put the TV on mute and just play something.
You might as well be playing and one shit or something.
Yeah, that's true.
You know.
Back in the day, and one was the shit.
Hey, we out. Hey, I know y'all see that fade on the side of Jay Head right there. You know what I'm saying? You check that down on FreshHouseRoomingStudio.com. You know what I'm saying, dog? .com. You know? Check it out. Hey, we out though. I'm Rad B.I.D. Jones. That's Radical Real. That's Jay. We'll be back Wednesday. The familiar faces that you see right now. You know what I'm saying? And you can hear our voices in the gym too. You can download us on Spotify and your Google Podcast. You know what I'm saying, dog? You can hear us in the gym when you're going on your way to work and all that good shit. So you don't have to wait till you get home and wait for YouTube. You know what I'm saying, dog? If you got YouTube, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Until then, Wednesday, we'll be back in this bitch. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Yeah.
Real stuff.